Hi everyone, thank you everybody for joining us tonight. This is so important. I was traveling in Ontario last week getting all this good word out and mobilizing people and putting a fire in their belly to get involved. And this is the kind of thing that we need to see happening when it comes to supporting people like Barry Neufeld. So I met Barry Neufeld back in 2017. I also had heard about SOGI 123, sexual orientation and gender identity, that had been slipped into the school systems without any parental knowledge, and no psychologist had been engaged to find out how this would affect our children, etc. So we started in the battle of trying the information war that were under the censorship and trying to shut down anybody who would dare to oppose, this the political agenda that we were going to be facing. Around that time as well, I started my journey in 2015, but God had asked me, proclaim Canada as a Christian nation. And I grew up, I was 12 when I became a Christian, and in my home I'm like, well, we are a Christian nation. It's all over our parliament buildings, and it's in our constitution and our charter. And I had no idea what God would be asking, but I said two of the most important words in my life then, which were, yes, Lord. And when I look at where we are, the state that we're at now, compared to then, I see how vital it is, the mission that God has put me on. And so when in 2017, I'd already been dealing with a number of different issues. Bill C-16, the bathroom bill allowing biological men into women and children's spaces, as well as the changes to all the Human Rights Code to include gender expression and gender identity, which happened in 2016 in the summer. 100 sex activists showed up to vote and nobody else knew about it. Passed first, second, and third reading under the Christy Clark government in one day. By September, they put SOGI in 12 pilot schools, almost a dozen pilot schools, and then once people became aware in the spring of 2017 and the backlash started, they all of a sudden put it in all schools across BC in 2017. This is the comprehensive sexual education, which is the UN agenda to sexualize children at the earliest age possible, and they want it in every province across Canada, and it's called the Win Sex Ed in Ontario. And last year we found out Saskatchewan was being lobbied, and secretly in April they were going to put SOGI in Saskatchewan. Our team, maybe if we could bring the map up so that people could see what Action for Canada looks like nationwide. All of those beautiful little maple leaves are chapters, and we meet every Monday with our chapter leaders, and I tell you, when we've got a campaign, no matter what it's on, we are a united body putting it into effect. And so the SOGI, Win Sex Ed, whatever you want to call it, is definitely something we're working nationwide. When we found out about it in Saskatchewan, our team got busy. We sent notices of liability, information, harms, what it was going to be doing to children, to the Premier, to the Education Minister, as well as to others, Health Minister, etc. So we went on a four or 5 month battle, and by August, they had banned the SOGI as well as Planned Parenthood from being implemented. We're doing a huge campaign in Alberta right now as well. We took the campaign and how we had unfolded that in Saskatchewan, and we're doing the same work in Alberta. We were going to do BC, but I thought we need to wait till after election because a lot of this could go away by tomorrow, because John Rustad has stated and committed to removing